This is our live or die time. We got to get this win to get to 6 and get to a bowl game. This is everything, and we're trying our best to prepare as much as we can for this game.
What's going to be key in this next game?
Definitely communication. We're going on the road, and anytime you go on the road, you have to communicate very well, and just to execute the little details. This is the last game of the season, and this is the only game of the season for us. And we have to get this to get to a bowl game.
For you and the other mid-state guys, how much would it mean to kind of go back home, get bowl eligible, kind of reclaim the bragging rights in this game?
Not really bragging rights or anything like that, but it's just it's awesome to go home and for this to be our last game, and just the kind of situation that's in. You have to get that 6 win to get to a bowl game, going home, Thanksgiving, just everything kind of into one. It's gonna be a good week, and definitely working for that W.
Have you played this?
I haven't. I've went to multiple games, but never played it.
Does this allow more friends, family, stuff like that, to see you, stuff like that?
Definitely, I definitely expect a few of my childhood friends that are already up here to be there and stuff like that.
Any idea how many? Do you have to go get a bunch of tickets or anything like that?
Oh no, really, it's anybody that really wants to come can come now. So.
What type of Vanderbilt's announced a sellout? What type of crowd are you expecting, just in terms of the split between Tennessee and Vanderbilt?
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be even and more. I really don't know. All I know is that we're preparing as much as we can and try to get this W.
Jalen, you guys, there's obviously a few of you guys that are kind of from the mid-state that kind of came in this last class. How much did you guys know each other before?
Oh, we knew each other very well. A lot of the guys that are here now. I grew up with them and seen them play, went and hung out with them on weekends, stuff like that. So we've had a great bonding relationship coming up here.
During that recruiting process, how much did you talk about just kind of the opportunity to turn things around and stuff like that, and kind of make?
Exactly. That's all we talked about. We trying to come in here and just make a statement and just trying to help this team as much as we can, the freshmen, and just trying to push everybody and just trying to play our role and trying to help these seniors get to a bowl game.
How much did Vandy recruit you, and how much did you consider the program?
Vandy recruited me very hard. And, they're definitely my consideration. I consider a bunch of people in my recruiting process, but, we're just working very hard this week, doing everything we can to get this W.
Is it difficult for Coach to motivate you guys this week with the bowl game on the line and the rivalries? Or pretty much just go to work?
No motivation. We're showing up. We're going to work every minute of this week, and, it's live or die, so we're putting it all on the line.
What have you seen out of Vandy, their defense, when you look at the film about them, and what do you know about them?
They do a lot of moving around, do a lot of different blitzes, try to throw some different stuff at you. So we're going to have to communicate well and execute.
Did you see Derek Mason during his press conference today was calling Tennessee the team out east, wasn't referring to y'all by name? Was that something you knew about, or what was your reaction to it if you had heard about it?
I really haven't even heard about it, but we're just going in this game with a mindset just trying to get the W.
Jalen, you guys on offense were playing so well, and kind of it's a bit rougher. Is it easier to come back after you have a game where maybe you didn't play as well as collectively as
Either way, win or lose, we look at our mistakes and we try to execute. Just the small details that we did wrong in those mistakes in practice and the game the next week.
You were one of the early commits in this class. When Butch and his staff came here, how much did you kind of notice him making a press for some of these mid-state guys and kind of recapturing that Middle Tennessee area?
That's exactly what he did, and you can tell because mostly all the mid-state guys came here. So that's very important for him that he did that, and we love Coach Jones to death, the coaching staff, and it's going to be a great week with Thanksgiving, going home and trying to get the 6 win.
Jalen, Butch talked yesterday about the staff was kind of surprised at how crazy recruiting is in this league. How crazy is it from a prospect's point of view?
It very. They really they go on a limb for you. They call you, they hit you up, and they do everything just to try to get you here. And when you come here, they just they're so friendly, and it's crazy just because when you got everyone showing you love and stuff like that, it's amazing. All the fans, and then when you get here, it's just the same. It's crazy. You got to work hard and just bust your butt.
How difficult is it to deal with all that, to survive that recruiting process and all the the crazy stories and the attention and stuff that there is?
It's very hectic. I say definitely with this recruiting class just because there's so much hype around it. But we tried to really just push down, kind of blow off the hype really, and just focus on the game itself and come out and just give our all every day.
You may have been asked already, but I know know obviously the focus is on now and not anything that happened before, but you grew up in this state. Is it difficult to kind of imagine Vanderbilt winning 2 games in a row in this series?
It's something that is. What you're saying? Say that again.
Is it kind of crazy to think about? I mean, you grew up in this state, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You know, is it to think of Vanderbilt beating Tennessee 2 years in a row?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
something If you were, when you were growing up as a little kid, that's something I guess you never would have imagined.
Yeah, it's something that you really wouldn't imagine, and it's something that happened, and that's something that we're not going to try to let happen again. So we're just preparing every day our hardest just to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Is there kind of a sense of pride among a lot of people may say that the state of Tennessee doesn't maybe produce as many high quality players as some of the other states in the Southeast. Obviously you guys have there's a lot of mid-state precedent on this team. Is there kind of a sense of pride in kind of representing your state and saying that hey, the state produces pretty good players?
Yeah, I mean I think just Tennessee produces any amount of athletes as any other state. So definitely just try to come out and just work hard and show where we're from, and just rep our state in every way we can.
Okay, guys.
Thanks, Jalen.